Hey everyone, and thanks for watching. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in our Roman Ascension campaign. So, very good last series of videos. At least for me, it was fun. I don't know if you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, but I feel like there was definitely um, it was definitely some of the most pitched battling we've seen yet, but also just some good decisive battles after what happened with uh, Ariminum in the session before that. So it was a nice kind of change of pace. And now we are fresh out of our siege on Dominium. This army is here and it's recovering. This is led by, who's leading this army? Let's have a look at our commanders here. Decimus Petilius Ahala, so a member of the House of Cornelia, has just conquered Iater for us. That's going to give Cornelia some prestige. Let's see. And what army is that? What army is that? Let's try and be detailed here. That's Legio 5, the 5th Legion, named Apollinaris. And then Norea up here, Legio 6, Ferrata, is being led by, who is that? Gnaeus Galerius Tubero, and he's a member of the House of Junia, which is a slightly less prestigious house. Now, in Medlin here, what did I have going on here? Did I maybe want to upgrade these troops? Yeah, I bet that's what it was. So let's go ahead and move them up to Octoduron. Yes, that is what I wanted to do. Not going to be able to do everybody. Actually, can only do 2 people. I'll come back to that. But that's why I had that army moving there. But that's led by, let's not get distracted, Lucius Numerius Pulcher, who's the leader of the House of Cornelia. So he's currently up in Octoduron. And I'm not going to have him hold down the fort for a minute there. He's perfectly capable. Who else? So, Spurius Florius Tubulus is another member of the House of Cornelia. He's down here. I've got some recruiting going on over here, as well as some recruiting happening with Legio 1 Italica. Now, this is Marcus Trebatius Mamercus, who I want to be my new faction leader. Currently, that honor belongs to this admiral that's been hanging out in Eulalia. He is over here. And his name is Marcus Melonius Fundanus. Anyway, I don't want to get too carried away just listing names, but as you can see, we have forces positioned pretty well. We have a pretty good income now that we've conquered Dominium. We are still at war with these guys, so we'll have to lay siege to Singadun, which will put us in another new province. But I kind of like the idea of expanding out that way, because that's going to give us kind of a solid southern border here with pretty much the Greek area. I need to look into some of these areas and see what cities they represent. I've never looked into the history of some of these areas. Maybe it's in the encyclopedia. Hang on. I haven't done this in a recording before, but you never know. Well, let's look it up. No, they don't have that much information. That's too much to hope for. What about? Okay, cool. Not as much information there. I'm more interested in actual historical information, but I will find that out to see if there's anything. But anyway, if we take control of Singadun, which we will, since we're at war with the Deorsi, we were aggressive there. As a matter of fact, let's see how our standing is. We're still respected as steadfast because we're not messing with too many people. But we did kind of mess with them. We came in here, we conquered Iater and Norea and Patavium because we wanted to unite this area. So, you know, since the same faction owned all 3 of these, we had to take Patavium, and so just by proxy, we ended up taking 2 more cities to finish the war. This we just took pretty much because we wanted to. So we'll have to finish them off shortly. But they are not allied with anyone, so we're not really upsetting anyone else by taking them over, which is good. So anyway, let me go ahead and end the turn. Oh yes, I can issue a new edict now. And I think I'm going to do it... do it in Medlin, and I'm going to change the edict I have in Roma and do tax harvesting because frankly I can. It's going to give me additional income, possibly a lot of additional income. It will reduce public order a little bit, but right now public order is so good in Rome. They have a lot of extra food that they're producing for the Empire, so we're in, or for the Republic, so we're in good shape. We'll go ahead and end the turn and see what happens to our income next time. Right now, income's at about 5,000 gold every single time I hit end turn, which is great. It'd be interesting to see if the Deorsi do anything right now. I don't know if they have any large armies. I haven't seen them. Nope, they didn't do anything, which means they probably don't have any large armies. Which means they're just going to die. Decimus Petilius Paetus. Oh, he was a veteran. Okay. So he's one of my champions that was helping to tame some folks. Patrician leveled up. Our income actually went down a good bit. That's disappointing. Probably because of the recruiting we're doing, I would imagine. Alright. Now you...
Are you ready to serve Rome?
Need to make sure these units are completely fleshed out, which they are. Florius Tubulus. Yes, you're a member of the House of Cornelia, so I want to have you kind of... Let's have him... I'll have the House of Cornelia guarding... I'll give them the honorable task of guarding this western front. He won't be up there for several turns, but that's where I'm sending him. Oh, this is my guy that leveled up. Let's go ahead and take care of that. I can upgrade his civil administration, which will help. Alright. Actually, there are a number of things I have to do army-wise right now. So this army's in good shape.
Commander.
They're going to recruit a couple of ballistas, then they'll be alright. These guys need to recruit some ballistas as well. That's what I'm bringing them down for.
Are you ready to serve Rome? Ready for orders.
How can I be of assistance?
I have a spy who's just kind of hanging out there.
I live. Yes. At your command. Ever it is an honor to serve Rome for battle.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Now, who's this? Okay, yeah, that's right. I already knew that. He's the leader of the House of Cornelia. So we're going to have, as I said, we're going to have them kind of guarding this. Oh, it looks like also Coria has a special resource. What resource is that? Is it going to tell me? Very interesting. So, I don't quite know. Maybe I can look here. Iron. Okay, but I don't know what iron does. Very fascinating. Oh. Okay, so I guess that just is what's allowing me... It's a trade good, so that makes trading with me more valuable, I suppose. Yes, that's right. Lilybium can expand. What can we add to Lilybium? Let's go ahead... Yeah, let's do a Field of Mars. Basically, I'm going to set up the Magna Graecia province as able to completely produce any kind of unit that I want, ship-wise or army-wise. That'll come in handy. We'll upgrade the fishmonger in Araminum. Ooh, okay. We can do some changes here too. We do want to convert this area, so let's go ahead and build public forum. And we'll go ahead and do a practice field as well. Practice field is set up for eventual... a practice field is set up for eventual recruiting ground. As you can see, I just built one in another area of the Empire as well, down here in Brundisium. I'm going to have my spy
on the road again.
Take a peek and sing it in
Is
here.
there nothing else?
They have a relatively large army. I don't have the money to poison the provisions. Not this turn.
My skills are yours.
So, I'm going to end the turn. I'm going to go to the year 189 BC, where
These
the decades are
cowards
flying by.
should be destroyed. Do you have the courage to stand at our side?
No, I'm not going to join that war right now. Sorry, Carthage. There's nothing in that for me. That's way away. I'd have to march tons of...
A
Ooh!
river of goods and coin between our lands would surely see all prosper.
That's a
Will you
valuable
agree to
trade
trade?
agreement. Who are you at war? You're at war with the Deorsi. You're at war with other people I'm soon going to be at war with. Okay, I'm all right with that. The Swabians up here.
My people will feast
See
me
Swabia, the
handsomely
province,
because
and
of
their
this
main
news.
province or main army, their leader is here on the map specifically. Just decided he wants to trade with us. It's very helpful. Okay, it looks like the Deorsi just did something. Although I don't know what. Advanced construction techniques are complete. Ooh, this is big. This means I can start upgrading my cities to a level they haven't seen yet. So I'm going to be spending money for a good few turns here. The Sessatani and Massilia. By the way, I did look that up. This right here, if you know your geography, you already know this probably. Massalia, that is ancient Marseille. So there's a reason that resembles a modern city name in France that you might be aware of. That's Marseille right there. Pretty cool. So we'll be conquering them before too long. But as you can see, it's a big old city. And they just negotiated peace with their neighbors, the Sessatani, down here in Tarico, which, oh goodness, the name of the city is it's still there. And it's very similar, but I don't recall. I'll have to look it up and check again. But they will definitely not be fighting anymore. That's good. They want me to raise an army at Delminium. I do want to raise a new army. So that might not be the worst mission to be given. Right. We just finished... Okay, so we researched this. Now let's research... We're going to go and research fired brick because that gives us the ability to research additional wealth building technologies, which is very, very handy. So, hang on, let me make the rounds for a second here. There's still no chance of a civil war. The territory we hold is not big enough, unfortunately. Okay, this army is ready to do things. I'm going to go ahead and put them here and have them fortify. What that means is that I have them in range to where in the next turn they can attack Singadun. But if anyone were to try and come this way, they would have to cross this river, and I'm now fortified on that side of the river to prevent them from just coming straight into Dominium. So hopefully that will work as planned. Since I did leave the city, unfortunately, the Republic order is suffering, but I am going to hopefully do away with some of that here. Let's see, Dominium. Let's have that be a garrison colonia, which means it's kind of a military outpost. At some point, we're going to be at war with the Greeks. Not right away, but we will. And I would like a reliable military outpost in that spot. And what else can we build here? Go ahead and build a workshop. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's just handy. The problem is that this in Epidomnos, I'll have to make sure when I do conquer it that they are producing a lot of food. Because right now, as you can see here, I'm negative food. I don't have any buildings in this area that are producing food, unfortunately. Okay, we don't have the money to upgrade to a larger city type. We do have the money to upgrade Neapolis. So I'll go ahead and do that. And then I'll end the turn. He's heading up to Coria, I believe. He might make it in one go. No, one more turn. It's a good little march. I was watching something earlier talking about
My
how...
ancestors have spoken well of you, and so we offer
Hold
a
that thought.
treaty. The worthy make the best friends.
They want to pay me. Okay. I've just signed a non-aggression pact with the Suebi, which basically means once I get up close to them, they don't want me to attack them.
It is time to talk like men of many things.
No. It is not time to talk about that, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fighting you soon. Uh-oh. The Deorsi are doing something. There's a pause here on the Deorsi's turn. These are the folks I'm currently preparing to invade, that I've already invaded, frankly. I have a feeling they might be sending an agent in to do some work. I'll have to see what they did. We're about to find out what they did, actually, because the game will tell us. Military sabotage. Your army's provisions have been poisoned by an enemy spy. Big surprise. Many troops are ill and some have died. That's annoying. I don't like that very much. Why would you do that to me? Alright, so we can upgrade some units here. Go ahead and do that. It's going to cost me some money. Faction encountered. The Demete. The Namnites. So apparently there are some... It's saying I've encountered factions, but I don't know why that is. This German Confederation, I already knew about them. Sorry, just going through these notifications. More of these will pop up. Ooh, Carthage and the Cessitani are at war now. So that's interesting. Let me show you what just happened. So the Greek colony state of Massalia, ancient Marseille here, just made peace with the Cessitani. And now Carthage, who is south of them, so they own Carthadasht, which actually, believe it or not, that is really just another way to say Carthage. So this is kind of like a second Carthage right here. Carthage, through either Carthage or Nova Carthago, which is this dark red logo, now controls all of this area. So a lot of the area that ancient Carthage actually did control, they are controlling right now. Let's see. Now they wanted me to raise an army in Dominum. I can do that.
Ready for orders.
Ugh, they did some damage. That's frustrating. Where is your agent? Ooh, okay. Well, I'll get them back then.
Mischief and
This is not a very skilled spy, so this might not work. Yes! I got them back.
your will is
I
done.
got them back badly. And she leveled up.
I am the
Well, that was a good success. So let's give her additional baggage train wrecking ability.
Commander,
We're going to go ahead and march this army right here.
is that
I'm a little frustrated, frankly, that just happened, because part of the problem with them poisoning the army is it reduces my ability to move. Goodness. Okay.
at your command?
Septimus Capasius Trio is ready to go. And he is a member of what house? The House of Cornelia. So I'm going to move him up to Genua.
We hunger for
And
battle.
this guy is ready to go.
Any man who drops out is left
I'm going to move him straight across.
holding now.
And we're going to get him to go to Dominium sooner than later.
Waiting for a new course.
Just like so. Okay, this episode's running a little long, so I'm going to cut this one here and jump right back in and possibly start a new turn in the next few moments. Hope you'll join me.